everyone, I hope that you're doing well, and if you're not doing well, that's okay too, just know that it's temporary. So if you don't know who I am, well, if you know who I am, hi, I love you. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tristen, I'm a healer, I'm a channeler and astrologer, so I channel messages from the other side, I'm clairvoyant, and I'm an astrologer, I absolutely love astrology, and in today's video we're kind of merging the two, astrology, channeling, boom. So today's pick a card reading is based on your moon sign. Now if you don't know what your moon sign is, firstly you should book an astrology reading with me and I'll tell you everything about yourself. But you can just Google like moon sign calculator, enter your birth data, birthday, birthplace, all of that, and it'll tell you what your moon sign is. There are 12 zodiac signs, right? It goes Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, etc. There's 12 of them. They each take 30 degrees in the sky, making 360 degrees, which is a circle, which is Earth. So in the sky, there's like Taurus, Gemini, blah, 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 blah. So although I'm a Gemini, because I was born on May 30th, the moon was in Scorpio when I was born. Okay, so that's why my sun sign is Gemini, but my moon sign is Scorpio. Whatever sign the moon was under when you were born greatly impacts the way you are. So your moon sign controls your inner self, okay? It's the self you don't show to everyone. It's the self that usually your friends and family see. Only the close, personal people around your life will see this side of you. That is your moon sign. Your sun sign, your rising sign, a lot of people might get this energy off of you right off the bat, but your moon sign is more personal. The moon connects to your soul, to your inner self, okay? So it's not the human ego self, it's really you on the inside, and that's why your moon sign is so important. Like the moon is such a magical, you know, celestial body. It's the closest to us. The moon is what controls the tides, right? The levels of the tide. It controls the water. And we are 70% water or 60% water. The moon has a big impact on us. Specifically when there's a full moon, when there's a new moon. Like when there's a full moon, everyone's a bit more hyper. Ask teachers, ask nurses, there's a lot more accidents. The energy's a bit higher up. Like if you're born during a full moon, it speaks a lot about you. The moon controls your emotions, okay? It's how you process emotions, it's how you feel your emotions, and it's how you react when you're not thinking. So it's your laughter, or when you're just being. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I tried to explain it, okay? So today we're doing a pick a card reading based on your moon sign. So once you know what your moon sign is, you're gonna pick a card. Well, you're not gonna pick the card, it's already chosen for you. So group 1 will be the fire signs. So if you are a Leo moon, a Sagittarius moon, or an Aries moon, you will go with group number 1. Okay? Now keep in mind it's your moon sign. So I'm a Gemini, which is an air sign, but my moon's in Scorpio, which is a water sign. Okay? So make sure you follow your moon sign. Okay? Group 2 will be Earth moons. So Taurus moon, Capricorn, and Virgo moons. Group 3 will be air moons. So if you are an Aquarius moon, Gemini moon, or Libra moon. And the 4th group will be water moons, which will be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces moons. So find your moon signs, I'll put the links below, and then just go to your reading, and then I'll talk about your moon sign. So hello my fire moon. So I pulled some tarot cards to deliver messages to you today. Now, I think this is really cool, so I'm excited. If you are a fire moons tend to have an energetic quality. They are giving, warm-hearted, like the fire, they love to give. They love, you know, with passion and heat and intimacy. Fire moons have a vitality to them, an energy. They like to have fun and to play. You know, they could be sexual if it's like if someone's romantically connected to their moon energy. Fire moons are aggressive, you know, when things go wrong, like they want to talk about it, like let's argue, let's make things better, like let's fix things. So like that passion and that determination is good because they just want to, you know, do good things with it. But yeah, sometimes they could be meow. Specifically Aries moons. Aries moons are, let's talk about it. Anyways, so here are your cards, my fire moons. Card 1 we have is the 2 of Swords. Card 2 is the Emperor. And card 3 is the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so to all my beautiful fire moons, the first card we have 2 of Swords. Now, one thing that's great about being a fire moon is your independence and self-reflection. You know, emotionally, you're able to pause, reflect, and act. The way you act is important. Not only do you, like that's the fire. Fire is dynamic. Fire moves. It's not lazy. So there's an action quality to you. So let's say, you know, something's upsetting you, something's bothering you. You'll have that stillness, pause, and you'll go within. but then you'll act and you'll make something happen out of it. That's what Two of Swords show. It talks about the poise you have and the, what's the word, contemplation? That's the word. How you contemplate on things, but then you make something happen. You know, good things. You know, you can go forgive someone or go ask for forgiveness. You're a bright light, fire moons. You're a fire-hearted person, so it's just so beautiful. It's dynamic. It's attractive. It glows. You glow. Just so beautiful. Gosh, I love fire moons. So your second card is the Emperor. So the information I'm getting from Spirit is that you have to look out for being entitled. You want to be the Emperor, right? So it's important to be authoritative and ask for what you want. And that's what's great about a fire moon, is that you are assertive emotionally with your wants and your needs. But be careful not to be, you know, a dictator emotionally, okay? Specifically with other people, your loved ones, family members, to say, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what needs to happen, of being too fiery, okay? You are giving and protective and caring of others. It's almost like an emotional strength that you have, but also in a giving way. It's that you were strong emotionally. You're strong, strong-willed, okay? And not weak. And how you can help other people. Those are the big things I'm seeing with the Emperor. It's very similar to your previous card. On the inside, there's an adventurous and funness that you like to explore. You like to have fun, you like to go on an adventure that connects to your innocence, that connects to your heart. So remember that you are a leader. Fire moons have a leadership quality to them, all of them, Aries moons, Sagittarius moons, Leo moons, and that other people will follow you when you don't want them to. Okay, so it's not about being the leader. You're a natural born leader on the inside, so people will gravitate you naturally, so you don't have to work for it. You don't have to work to be the leader, you just are. Okay, and now your last card is the Hanged Man, but in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse is interesting. So one thing with fire moons is that I feel you guys act quickly, and that's the fire, okay? And you know what, fire moons I feel like are the most attached to ego, in good and bad ways. Leo moons need a lot of attention, you know, need to be seen, need to be heard, but you can see there's a lot of I. Aries moon as well. Aries moon, it's like, I need this, or I feel that. There's a lot of ego to fire moons. And in a way, it's very refreshing, and it's a really brave and courageous quality to have. But to all my fire moons, it's important to consider the other, okay? That's one thing I think fire moons lack out of all the moon signs, is that they need to really consider how other people feel, okay? In a way, fire moons are generous and they love to give, but not the most considerate. Woo! Don't attack me, I'm sorry. See all sides of the coin, to see all sides of your emotions, to see all sides of the emotions of other people, okay? Because if ever you feel like you don't understand someone, like you're frustrated, like, oh, this doesn't make sense, this is your invitation to really step into the shoes of another. And that's what the Hanged Man in reverse says about you. So let me pull one more oracle card for you, my ferocious lunar people. So your card is Pillar of Light. It says, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. It's a beautiful card. So what does it say about you? Cool. So they want you to know how amazing you really are, and to really connect to your intuition. To all the fire moons watching right now, you have a high vibration, okay? You vibrate at a high frequency, and that's just the flames, you know, the inner fire that you have. So again, like I said earlier, you are a bright light, okay? You beam whiteness and heat and exuberance, you know, and vitality and joy. The intuitive, lunar, you know, sensitive qualities of the moon combined with fire just makes you so perfect. Okay? Strong independence for you is that you are your own oracle. You can make your own decisions. You can really look within and be like, yes or no. What do I need to know? And then you'll go with yes, or you'll go with no. Should I do this? Should I do that? Connect inside. You are the oracle. You are amazing, okay? To all my fire moons, you're amazing. I love you. You know, after talking about all this fire, I'm a little bit warm, and I think you guys might like this, my fire moons. I make an auric spray called Cool. It's refreshing, it's cooling. It's made with wintergreen, peppermint, 2 types of lilies, benzoin. You can spray behind the neck. It feels so good. Oh yeah, that's nice. You breathe it in. It really helps you cool down. You feel refreshed and energized. My fire moon people, I think you'd like this. Just saying, shop on my website, www.tristensky.com, and I'll ship it to you. And if ever you want to book a one-on-one reading with me, astrology or channeling, let me know. Message me or go to my website and book a session, and I'd love to see you. With that, take the greatest of care. I love you. Goodbye. Hello, group number 2, aka Earth Moons. So if you are a Taurus moon, Virgo moon, or Capricorn moon, this is your reading. So as an Earth moon, you would be very practical. So emotionally stable. Earth moons can actually be quite sensitive, but not overly sensitive. They can sometimes hide their emotions or not want to feel like they are sensitive or want to come across as emotional. You know, I see it's a very nurturing sign. You know, you might like to keep your cards close to you. You like to nurture your heart a bit, Earth moons. So let's look at your cards. So the first card is 5 of Pentacles. The second card is the Empress, which is a total Earth moon card, my gosh. And then the last card is 10 of Pentacles. To all my Earth moons, you guys are good at making sound, reasonable decisions, okay? You're able to connect to your heart and make decisions that are practical and make sense. So let's say it's using your logic to argue with someone. It's like, these are the facts, this is how I feel, this is what makes sense. Regardless of any decision, if they're big or small, let's say it's something big like divorce, you're able to make and act upon those decisions because you know they are rational and practical. You are able to put all the funny business to the side, all the overwhelming emotions from other people or overwhelming emotions from yourself. You're able to put it to the side, to think of the bigger picture, and to act accordingly. Now with the Empress in reverse. As an Earth moon, you really value stability. You know, you want a stable connection, whether it's romantic or a stable family ties. Having everything stable, which means even like root chakra stuff, like your home, your house, your job. Making sure everything is stable and secure is super important to you. And super beautiful, where in fact you might value beautiful things like artwork or a nice home, or even just having a lot of money in the bank, or having everything organized perfectly around you. The practical needs of your life must be met. Connecting with other people, friends and family, with those practical needs met means a lot to you. Like having a dinner party with friends, like you guys are all eating, you guys are all feeling safe and secure, there's music, there's a huge connection to the senses with Earth moons. So good food, good wine, good taste. As an Earth moon, you are authoritative, but in a gentle way. Meaning you want the practical mindset I was talking about, like this is what I want, this is what makes sense, this is what I'm going to do, but in a loving way, in a nurturing way. It's not overly ferocious. Of course, some things to watch out for in my Earth moons is laziness, or feeling overly disorganized, or not feeling like your stuff's together, and that really putting a huge impact on you. But also not connecting with the beauty of life enough. The thing with Earth moons is that, you know, they really value the practical elements of life, but they might miss out on the beautiful magic and idealistic nature that life brings. So really dancing, you know, with spirit, you know, merging soul to soul with another human, like having blissful experiences and dancing in the sunlight, like anything magical and ethereal and artistic and creative could be something Earth moons might lack. So this is your sign, Earth moons, to try to put worries and fears to the side and go out and have fun. Go out and dance. Go out and do something, you know, crazy, you know. The Earth moon inside of you wants to be secure and practical and have everything together, but I'm encouraging you to be the Empress and just make love and dance with flowers in your hair and just taste the beauty of life. So your last card is 10 of Pentacles. You deserve a fairy tale. You deserve to live in a castle. As an Earth moon, I see that you will be successful. Okay, Earth moons are successful in anything they do. Since it's your moon sign, successful relationships and fulfilling your soul's needs. So I can see you having all the riches you deserve, a true love that's practical and stable, you know, someone that's in it with you forever. a good job and money and stuff and things. Like you're just living in a fairy tale and in a practical way with your 2 feet on earth. To all my earth moons with your, your sound reasoning, your sensitivity, your logic, and your thirst for nurture, I think makes you an incredibly admirable person. And keep working on your dreams, whatever dream partner you want, dream relationship you want, dream family, whatever it is, I know that you can attain it. If you're an earth moon, you can attain all of your dreams, and you can do it specifically with this card at the end here. So let's pull one more card for all my earth moons out there. The card is Awakening. It says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You're being guided to let go of all practical needs and everything that grounds you on earth, to really let go and dance into the spiritual. Let your soul sing. Follow your soul's callings, follow your soul's dreams, follow your soul's desires, okay? Because having those 2 qualities of that practical mindset that you have and that, intuitive, idealistic nature of the moon together makes you unstoppable, of having both sides. Remember that you are a soul living a human experience. You have lived multiple lives. You've reincarnated into this earth. You chose your moon. You chose your moon sign to learn specific lessons to ground you. But remember that you are a magical being. So to all my earth moons, I love you so much. If you'd like to book a one-on-one reading with me, please let me know. It could be astrology or channeling. Now I'm being pulled towards Bloom, my Bloom Auric Spray for you. So if you're an earth moon, you might like my Bloom Spray. So this is a floral spray. It smells beautiful. It connects a lot to the senses and helps you feel beautiful. So you spray it over yourself. Breathe it in. The magical qualities of the oils go to work, and it helps you feel magnificent and just beautiful. To get a spray, just go to www.tristansky.com and I'll send one your way. Lots of love. Goodbye. So hello to group number 3 and to all the air moons out there. As soon as I started connecting with air moons, I started to get a headache. Just because air moons can be in their heads a lot. So to help ground myself, and I'm going to offer this to all you guys, I make an auric spray called Flaunt. It's grounding and helps you put you in your body. So if you're an air moon and you feel like you go to the head a little bit too much, try this spray out. You spray it over you and you breathe it in. So as you breathe in the magical properties like the oils and the flowers and the herbs, it goes into your energy, into your system, into your bloodstream, and it helps ground you. And it makes you feel creative, which is good. Puts you into your body. Brings the energy up here to here. Just wanted to throw that out to you air moons out there. So if you are an air moon, you can intellectualize your emotions a lot. It's more about processing the information in a mental way. Sometimes air moons might not feel their emotions, but literally think about them. I find air moons have it a bit easy in a way because they might not feel intense things unless they're Scorpio or something like that. But air moons can go about things in an easy way. The con is that they don't feel all their emotions. They could put things to the side, specifically Aquarius moons. So they rather just put things to the side instead of processing their emotions. And the more you put things to the side, the more it's going to come back and bite you in the butt. So it's a mental cerebral energy if you have an air moon. So what's great is that you're probably very social, Libra moons, Gemini moons, Aquarius moons are social and they really care about other people, and it's collaborative. They like to know how other people feel and how they feel. There's a huge sense of collaboration and socialness. There's a witty liveliness and a breath of fresh air to air moons. So without further ado, let's look at your tarot cards. So the first card is 5 of Wands. So what is cool about you air moon people is that your ability to banter, okay? So with loved ones, with family members, close ones, you're able to, sorry, hair stuck in my lip gloss. You're able to communicate, to argue, to use your intellect to speak clearly. In fact, you're probably very reasonable. Argumentative, I want to say, but in a good way, also in a bad way. In a way, there's just so much conversation that can happen with air moons that they can come to a conclusion. So if something's bothering you, air moon, you're able to talk to it inside and talk to other people about it, which is good because this is how we get things accomplished. You are blessed with a great connection to your emotions and your intellect. So you're probably able to express your emotions easily, but warning is to not argue just for the sake of arguing. Now with Princess of Swords, I see that you can over-intellectualize your emotions as well. Princess of Swords in reverse. This is literally like an air moon card. Crazy. You know, one thing that's great is the fact that you're just so sharp. You have a sharp, I want to say mind, but it's just a sharp being. You're just able to know things easily. You're able to find information within your soul easily. You're able to just get a greater awareness of things easily and quickly. They want you to know that don't just think about things, but make it happen. With an air moon, you might think of a lot of things. I should do this, or I want to do this, or this is what I should do. You need to put that fire underneath your butt to make things happen. It's not just thinking and pondering, but actually doing those things that make your soul sing and your soul happy. And to express your beautiful ideas, you must have a lot of great ideas that need to be expressed. They want you to know that as an air moon, you like reincarnated into this earth. You chose your moon sign. We all choose our signs. We all choose our birth charts. So you chose to be an air sign, air moon sign. And they want you to know that you are like a beacon of hope for people. You bring hope and wishes because you have a connection to the divine that connects to your cerebral energy, if that makes any sense. So it's so important to speak your truth and talk to people and express how you feel. I see in the Princess of Swords is that you must be incredibly charming air moons. Of course, you are Libra moons, Gemini moons, Aquarius moons. You guys are all super, super charming. So by forming a connection with your heart, your emotions and how you feel, and your mind, I feel like these two energies merging together makes you just amazing. Okay, so if you feel that you're disconnected, that you just live in the head and disregard your emotions, this is your sign to reconnect with those emotions, okay? Because air moons don't want to feel things all the time. So bring it together, you're unstoppable. So your third card is Eight of Wands. So as a lunar air sign, you collect intuitive messages from your brain. How cool is that? It comes from the head in a way, meaning your intuition is cerebral. So sometimes what I recommend to you is meditation or stillness, you know, breathing, connecting with your soul, and be open to receive information, okay? Openness is a key word for you, because that way you can collect, you know, intuitive messages that come towards you. It's not about finding messages, it's about being open to receive them, okay? So in times of confusion, you don't know what to do, and you're thinking too much, blah, 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 blah. Find stillness and meditation and be open to the energies of the moon, you know, meditate under a full moon or something like that, and then you'll start to collect information. It's like I'm seeing orbs of information coming to your brain. It's very lunar air, and it seems like a superpower that you have. So if you're an air moon, I feel like you gotta meditate, you gotta find stillness, you gotta do something like that. So again, you reconnect to both, you connect to both sides of like the yin, the intuition, but also the mental, the yang, and merge them together. I think air moons are super cool. They can sometimes be a little wacky, Aquarius, Gemini moons, but so refreshing, so social, so charming, and so quick in thoughts. So let's pull one more card for you. Wow, this just makes so much sense. Wow, so the card is Get Grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Like I said, your energy can go up, you can go into the brain easily, you can go into thoughts, you can probably leave your body easily. So it's super important to ground, to meditate, to go into nature, to go near rivers, you know, connect to Mother Earth, connect to like feminine, grounding energies of life, okay? Salt, baths, whatever it is, journaling. I feel like air moons probably need to journal your feelings, journal your thoughts. Find a meditative practice that helps ground you, okay? So to all my air moons, I love you. I feel like this spread made a lot of sense for all of you. If you'd like to book a one-on-one reading with me, astrology or channeling, I'd love to do it. Go to my website and book directly, or just message me and I'll do it for you. Lots of love, goodbye. So hi to all my water moons. I am so excited for this reading because I'm a Scorpio moon, so I'm a water moon. So Scorpio moons, Cancer moons, Pisces moons, this is your reading. I'm super excited. So the moon is our intuition, right? It's our intuitive nature, it's our emotional being. The energy of water is intuitive and emotional. So water moons can be extra sensitive, extra emotional, hyper aware, psychic, intuitive, and lots of feeling, okay? More so than water suns, okay? So the first lovely card is Six of Hearts. So as a water moon, you value love and family and togetherness, and it's so beautiful. You really care about the well-being of others. You want everyone to be emotionally happy, to feel loved. It's very much love. You want your friends and your loved ones to all be smiling, and to just be happy and loved. And as a water moon, you're nurturing and you're caring to everyone. To yourself, specifically Cancer moons, you could really nurture yourself and connect to how you feel, but also connect to other people. As a water moon, it's almost impossible to disconnect from your emotions. You are always connected 365 days of the year, connected to your sensitive inner self. Of course, it depends what else do you have in your chart, like for major cases, but all water moons, more or less, have a connection to their compassionate, sensitive nature, which means you can be easily hurt and easily offended. You can take things personally. It's just because you're water moon, you have a big heart and you're caring and sensitive that you can get attacked easily. So your next card is Queen of Swords in reverse. And one thing that's important to know is that if you're a water moon, you have a lot of emotions, and that you can be moody sometimes, and in a way a bit aggressive or attackish, simply because you're sensitive. That you don't want your feelings to be hurt, right? You don't necessarily want to hurt other people's feelings, but you can set strict boundaries, okay? Know that you have a precious heart, so it's okay to set those boundaries. And yeah, sometimes you might be a little bitchy, right? A little moody, a bit overwhelmed with emotions. So know that it's important to address those emotions. As a water moon, you have to address them. You have to feel them, process them, cry, be angry, let it out. There's no such thing as putting it to the side if you're a water moon. But I love you. And with the sun in reverse, also upright, they say that as a water moon, you can be sad easily, you can be discouraged easily, because you feel so many things, and like the water in ocean, ebb, flow, so you're up and then you're down, is that you could be sad and then happy sometimes at the same time. Depressive, maybe sometimes with water moons, anxious sometimes with water moons. No, it's just because you have a water moon, but no, it's because you're also so amazing and caring and nurturing and empathetic. So it makes sense that sometimes you're sad, crying, tears. But on the flip side is that you also feel everything. So you feel love, you feel joy, you feel happiness, you feel everything in its entirety. So it's so beautiful. And not many people can feel all the things that you feel, water moons. So let's pull one more card. So your card is Trust the Niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? Okay. So you have to know as a water moon that you're deeply intuitive. Water moon people, you combine the lunar psychic powers of the moon and the sensitive emotional qualities of water. You put it together, extremely powerful, extreme deep knowledge and inner knowing. So make sure you trust yourself, your intuition. Come back to you, okay? Don't be, if you're sad or whatever, there's a lot going on. Know that you are amazing and you can find the answers within. You're psychic, you're intuitive, you're the oracle, you're amazing, I love you. So it's important for water moons to take time to address their tender feelings, like I said. So hand on the heart, feeling how they feel, being compassionate, lots of nurture, okay? And then also lots of self-reflection, lots of inner work. So a lot of meditation, closing your eyes, and a lot of all of this, all the magical things of life. It's important for you to connect with, because that's where your answers lie. It's within your emotions. So I will say it's important for water moons to have a faith of some sort, because that's intuition in a way. So praying to the moon or having a connection to goddesses or the galaxies or something like that, and let spirit move through you, okay? Have a connection with that. Now, I want to recommend a auric spray to you. I want to recommend Shield if you're a water moon. So these are sprays that I make out of herbs and crystals and flower essences. They're very spiritual, very magical, very amazing. Shield is psychic protective. It protects your energy. It smells very earthly and grounding. A lot of herbs, Palo Santo sage. It helps protect your energy, so it's called shield, right? So you can be stronger, okay? This is really good for us little precious water moons, okay? So it's good for like psychic attack or, you know, just anything from energetic shielding. If you're a water moon, I think you'd love it. So you can shop all my auric sprays at www.tristansky.com and I'll ship you one. If you'd like to book a one-on-one reading with me, you know, astrology or channeling, let me know, or book directly on my website, and I'd love to make that happen. From my heart to yours, I love you and namaste.